Hello everyone, this is Dr. A classes for BTech students. This lesson, titled Soil and its Formation, is an essential topic in engineering geology. It explores how weathering, erosion, and biological processes contribute to soil development, shaping its composition, structure, and properties over time. It is designed to provide BTech civil engineering students with essential geological knowledge. Learning objectives of the course is gaining an understanding of the nature and composition of soil, examining the processes involved in soil formation, investigating the factors that influence soil development and its classification, analyzing the significance of soil in ecosystems and its role in human society, exploring the importance of soil in agriculture, engineering, and environmental sustainability. What is soil? Soil is a natural body composed of mineral particles, organic matter, water, and air. It supports plant life and provides habitat for organisms. Soil acts as a medium for water filtration and nutrient cycling. Soil is crucial for construction and land use planning. Formation of soil. Soil are formed by the disintegration and weathering of rocks due to natural processes. The weathering processes break down parent rock material into smaller particles which gradually evolve into soil. The weathered material can either remain at its place of origin or be transported by geological agencies. The mode of transportation plays a crucial role in determining the composition and characteristics of the resulting soil. The properties of the soil depends upon particle size, determines soil texture and permeability, composition, the mineral and organic content affects fertility and stability, formation process, whether soil is residual, formed in place or transported, mode of transportation influences sorting, layering and distribution of soil particles. Classifications of soil. Soil can be classified based on different criteria such as origin, texture, composition, formation, process, and engineering properties. The main classification systems are classification based on origin, classification based on particle size, classification based on composition, and classification based on engineering properties. Classification based on origin. On the basis of the processes of formation, soil can be classified as residual soil, which forms in place due to weathering of parent rock and remains at its original location, example laterite soil. Transported soil moved from its place of origin by natural agents and deposited elsewhere. It can be further classified as alluvial soil deposited by rivers and streams found in floodplains and deltas, highly fertile, example as endogenetic plains. Lacustrine soil formed by deposition in lake beds consisting of fine sediments like clay and silt. Marine soil deposited by seawater along coastal regions, rich in silt, clay, and organic matter. Aeolian soil transported by wind consisting of fine sand and silt, common in desert and dry regions. Glacial soil deposited by glaciers containing a mix of clay, silt, sand, gravel, and boulders, example glacial till. Classification based on particle size, that is texture. Soil texture is determined by the relative proportion of different sized particles present in the soil. The classification is as follows. Gravel, particles larger than 2 mm consisting of rock fragments with good drainage but poor nutrient retention. Sand, particles between 0.075 mm and 2 mm offering high permeability and aeration but low water retention. Silt, particles ranging from 0.002 mm to 0.075 mm is smooth in texture, retaining moisture better than sand but susceptible to erosion. Clay, particles smaller than 0.002 mm, highly cohesive and plastic when wet, with low permeability and high water holding capacity. Classification based on composition. Soil composition affects its fertility, structure, and behavior under different environmental conditions. It is classified as organic soil, which contains a high amount of decomposed plant and animal matter, improving soil fertility and water retention. Example, peat soil, which is rich in humus and found in wetlands. Inorganic soil, primarily composed of minerals derived from weathered rock, with little to no organic matter affecting its chemical and mechanical properties. Classifications based on engineering properties. From a geotechnical perspective, soils are classified based on their behavior under different load conditions, commonly using the Indian Soil Classification System, Unified Soil Classification Systems, and AASHTO, that is American Association of State Highway and Transportation Official System. Indian Soil Classification System categorizes soils into gravel, G, sand, that is S, silt, that is M, clay, that is C, and organic soil, denoted as O, based on grain size and plasticity. Unified Soil Classification System groups soil into coarse-grained, fine-grained, and highly organic soils, focusing on texture and plasticity for engineering application. AASHTO classification system used for highway construction, it divides soil into A1 granular to A8 highly organic based on suitability for road subgrades and foundation. Factors influencing soil formation. Soil formation is a complex process influenced by five major factors: parent material, topography, climate, biota, and time, understanding which is essential for effective soil management, conservation, and land use planning. Parent material, the original rock or mineral source, determines soil composition and fertility. Topography, elevation and slope affect drainage, erosion, and soil depth. Climate influence, temperature and precipitation control weathering rates and soil formation. Role of biota, plant, microbes, and animals contribute to soil structure, nutrients, and organic matter. Time factor, soil develops gradually over thousands of years, forming distinct layers. Parent material originates from weathered bedrock. Parent material is the starting point of soil formation, the initial solid matter from which soil develops. It can be either consolidated, example rocks like granite or basalt, or unconsolidated, example sediments like river deposits, volcanic ash, or organic matter. The composition of the parent material influences the soil properties, that is mineral content and texture. For example, iron-rich rocks produce iron-rich soils with a higher pH and darker color. Quartz-rich rock lead to sandy, nutrient-poor soils. The source of parent material, whether in situ, weathered bedrock, or transported by wind, water, or ice, leads to distinct soil characteristics influencing mineral composition, texture, and fertility. Topography. Topography shapes soil formation by influencing erosion, water movement, and organic matter accumulation. Steep slopes experience rapid runoff and erosion, leading to thin, poorly developed soils. Flat or concave areas retain moisture and accumulate deep, fertile soils. Convex slopes often have shallow, nutrient-poor soils due to continuous material loss. Valleys and lower slopes collect sediments and organic matter, enhancing fertility. Over time, natural processes like erosion, landslides, and tectonic shifts reshape topography, further altering soil characteristics. Climate influence. Climate is a major factor influencing soil formation through temperature, rainfall, and atmospheric conditions. High rainfall accelerates chemical weathering and leaching, while dry climates limit soil development, leading to nutrient-poor soils. Warmer regions enhance biological activity and organic matter decomposition, whereas cold climate slows these processes, preserving parent material. Desert soil are dry and saline due to intense evaporation, while temperate and humid regions develop fertile soils with rich organic content. Over time, climatic variations shape soil properties, determining fertility and land use potential. Role of biota. Organisms contribute to soil formation by breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and modifying soil structure. Plants influence soil acidity through root exudates and contribute organic material through leaf litter and root decay. Animals like earthworms improve aeration by mixing soil layers, while microbes decompose organic matter, enriching soil fertility. Human activities such as agriculture and urbanization modify soil composition, structure, and nutrient balance. Time factor. Time governs soil formation by allowing physical, chemical, and biological processes to shape its properties. Young soils retain characteristics of their parent material, while mature soil develop distinct horizons through translocation. Over time, organic matter accumulates or depletes, and minerals undergo weathering, altering soil composition. Soil formation can be gradual or abrupt. Even without external changes, time alone enables soil evolution through continuous natural processes. Soil profile and horizon. A soil profile is a vertical section of the soil that depicts all of its layer or horizons. Soil formation is a complex process influenced by various factors. Key processes involved include organic matter accumulation, decomposed plant and animals material enrich the soil with nutrients, clay weathering, breakdown of minerals into fine clay particles affecting soil texture and fertility, mineral leaching, downward movement of dissolved minerals leading to nutrient redistribution, soil structure development, formation of aggregates that influence water retention, aeration, and root growth. Soil horizons. A soil profile is composed of distinct layers known as horizons, each with unique characteristics and functions that influence soil formation, fertility, and stability. Below is a description of each horizon and its composition. O horizon. This horizon is made up of decomposed organic material, including leaves and plant matter. A horizon. This horizon contains a rich mix of minerals and organic matter, giving it a dark color and high fertility. E horizon. This horizon features a leached layer where minerals like iron, aluminium, and clay have been removed. B horizon. This horizon accumulates material from upper layers, often containing clay, iron, and other weathered deposits. C horizon. This horizon consists of partially broken down parent material with minimal soil development. And R horizon. This horizon is composed of solid bedrock which serves as the foundation for soil formation. Soil properties. Soil is a fundamental natural resource that supports plant growth, water retention, and ecosystem stability. Its physical, chemical, and biological properties determine its behavior, fertility, and usability in agriculture, construction, and environmental management. Physical properties. Physical properties of soil are crucial for determining and assessing its type, stability, and suitability for agriculture, construction, and land management. Physical properties of the soil include soil types such as sand, silt, clay, loam, or peat. Each type has unique physical, chemical, and biological traits that affect soil behavior. Color. Soil color indicates mineral content, organic matter, and drainage. It helps assess soil fertility and aeration. Constituents. Soil contains mineral, organic matter, water, and air. These determine chemical reactivity, nutrients, and microbial activity. Soil texture. The mix of sand, silt, and clay affects water retention, aeration, and nutrients. It influences plant growth and soil stability. Density and strength. Density and strength depends on particle arrangement, compaction, and moisture. These affect load-bearing capacity and erosion resistance. Pore space. Pore size and distribution control air and water movement. This impacts root growth, microbes, and soil health. Plasticity and cohesion. Plasticity affects how soil deforms under stress. Cohesion is the attraction between particles. Both influence stability and workability. Fabric and structure. The arrangement of soil particles affects permeability, drainage, and mechanical strength. It plays a key role in soil function. Moisture content. Soil water affects strength, compaction, biological activity, and chemical processes. It is vital for soil management. Chemical properties. Chemical properties determine soil fertility, nutrient availability, and overall health. Understanding these properties is essential for effective soil management and sustainable land use. Soil's chemical properties include pH levels, measures soil acidity or alkalinity affecting nutrient availability. Nutrient content includes essential elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for plant growth. Cation exchange capacity indicates soil's ability to hold and exchange nutrients for plant uptake. Salinity. High salt levels can hinder water absorption and affect crop productivity. Biological properties. Biological properties play a vital role in soil health and fertility. Microorganisms, organic matter decomposition, and biodiversity contribute to nutrient cycling, soil structure, and plant growth. Key biological properties are microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, and actinomycetes help break down organic matter and release nutrients. Organic matter decomposition. Plants and animal residues decompose, enriching soil fertility and improving texture. Soil biodiversity. Earthworms, insects, and microbes enhance aeration, nutrient cycling, and overall soil health. Special soil types. Shales, weathered rock transitioning to soil. Bentonite, volcanic ash, clay, highly absorbent. Kaolin or china clay, used in ceramics. Peat, organic rich soil, highly compressible. Loess, wind-blown silt, highly porous. Engineering applications of soil. Soil plays a vital role in engineering and construction. Its properties determine stability, strength, and usability in various applications, including foundation support, which provides stability for buildings, roads, and bridges, earthwork and embankments used in dams, levees, and highways, material for construction, clay and loams are used in bricks and ceramics, drainage and erosion control, helps in water management and slope stability, land reclamation, enhances land for agriculture and urban development. Self-assessment questions. At the end of the presentation, these are self-assessment questions. Go through each question carefully. Answer these questions based on understanding of the topic. Review any concept you are unsure about. The questions are: define soil formation and explain in detail the pedogenic processes responsible for soil development. Explain how climate affects the thickness and composition of different soil horizons. How do biological factors such as plant roots and microorganisms contribute to soil structure formation? Discuss the engineering significance of the depth and thickness of soil horizons in dam and embankment construction. How does soil permeability change across different horizons, and what are its implications for drainage system? Thank you for joining this lesson on engineering geology today. Hope you found this presentation informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel Dr. A Classes for more engaging lessons on core subjects of civil engineering. Thanks.